Hello. We are going to sit back and we are going to hang out for a little bit here. If I can figure out how to properly get the chat up. There we go. Yeah, so we're just going to hang out here for maybe an hour or so. It's almost 5:30. I'm a little bit late. I was originally going to be downstairs for this, but the stupid laptop needed an update and all this technical stuff went wrong, so we are upstairs in my spooky bedroom right now instead, which I guess is kind of a better setting, but also the unbelievably bright light from the window is a little annoying, and the lighting is not that great, but who cares? Melee Yoshi said Doug Bowser just retired. Well, shoot, he will be remembered as the guy who had the same last name as Bowser. He did nothing. He contributed nothing of any value, and he will not be missed. Replace him with some guy named, I don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog. Witch Doctor, hello. Melee Yoshi is the number one person when it comes to the chat. Melee Yoshi, how come I've never even heard of you before? You're the number one fan in the chat, but I don't even recognize you. Witch Doctor, I recognize. New live stream, hell yeah. Hey Joshy, hello. Like I said, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna do a little chit chatting. Let me turn the. I've been one of the things that I've never done before, and I don't know why, is I've never lowered the brightness on my phone. And this morning when I was looking at it in bed and it was still dark out when I woke up, and it was so bright, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can turn down the brightness, and so I did. I've never done that before. Seems like such an obvious, simple thing to do. Robert G says, "How's the cough?" Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how that cough is. But so far so good. Haven't been coughing too much. Melee Yoshi says, been subscribed since the Wii folder days. I don't usually talk about. Okay. Mantikilla says, what's up, gay Bowsers? I do that every night when I'm laying in bed. Yeah, I usually I don't know. I'm the kind of person who's I want something on full blast. The fan, I want the fan on as loud as it can be, as breezy as it can be. I don't half-ass things. I want the full ass. So yeah, when I have the brightness on my phone, I don't want it to be not all the way bright. But I've recently been wait a minute, because I'm in bed, I'm going blind. Season's greetings, says Geo Lantern. Geo Lantern, do you like the decor so far? You can't really see much, but is this to your liking? Jojo says, yo. Jordan Patron says, you're alive. I was expecting a video on the Nintendo Direct. You okay, buddy? I am alive. I've been sick for almost a month. I'm just kind of starting to get better as of the last week or so. I'm also very heavily developing a video game, which is why I don't really make as many videos at the bit block. But that should change. That'll probably change soon. I did record a video, actually. Hold on. If I can pull it up. I did record a video the other night about, hang on. So good, so fun. Played it so many times with my cousins that now, there you go. To the game, there is proof that I did some work for the bit block. That video should be up soon. The video is about video games that I'm looking forward to. So I think it's an okay video. I don't know. Why didn't I talk about the Direct? I guess I should answer that question, huh? I thought the Direct kind of sucked. It just was boring. I recorded my reaction to it, but I was just mostly sitting here like this. Nobody wants to watch that. Well, I guess you're watching that right now, kind of, huh? But yeah, I don't know. I felt like my reaction was nothing special, so I just deleted it. I thought it was a pretty bad direct, especially considering, like, you know, Nintendo has a new system and they should be excited about that new system and we should be seeing big, exciting games. But instead, they're like, here's a shitty looking Yoshi side scrolling game for babies, and here's the bagillionth Mario Tennis game, and it looks just like the one on the Switch 1. Except now there's a story mode where you play as the babies, and it's sure to suck. Camelot is always like, there's a story mode in this game. And then the story mode just always sucks. So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 4 times, shame on me. Oh yeah, the Fire Emblem thing, as the putting Fire Emblem at the end of the Direct as if that's like a huge deal was, I mean, holy shit. Your big secret announcement that we're meant to be excited about is a Fire Emblem game? You out of your mind? Whoever decided that should be arrested. Arrest that person. Geolantern is pleased with the decor. If I look kind of sleepy, it's because I am. I went to bed last night at about 8:20 p.m. and I woke up at like 3:30 a.m. So I did not, and before that I didn't go to bed. So like I stayed up for like a whole day and a whole night and a whole day and a whole night. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to fix my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule has been so terrible. It's been like waking up at 7 p.m. And you truly feel like a deadbeat when you do that. Even if you have been getting a lot of work done. There's just something about that sleep schedule that makes you feel like you are not a part of society. Which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but... I wanted Mario Baseball 2, Nintendo Fan 721. I want Mario Baseball very, very badly. The Mario Anniversary was nothing that special. I don't know why I was expecting... Well, the thing about the Mario Anniversary that they did in the Direct, there wasn't even anything related to the anniversary. It was just, here's a bunch of games we're working on anyways. Let's just say they're for the Mario Anniversary. And it's like, no. Pretty sure that Mario Tennis game was just being made. So yeah, like an anniversary celebration would be like, here's a game, here's like a specific game made for the anniversary. The Sonic Racing Halloween track looks fire. I think you're lying to me. I'm a little bit too hot for this, you guys. I have to disrobe. I did download the demo for that Sonic Racing game because I wanted to see what it was like. I might do a little first look. What do you think? Should I do a first look to the Sonic Racing game? I think it looked like shit in the trailers, so we'll see. Baby Waluigi was the best part of the Direct. Oh, this is the earliest live stream you've done that I can remember. I'm. The sleep schedule is kind of fixed. It's kind of fixed, but I'm very tired right now. I don't know why I didn't just go back to bed at 3:30. I really should have. This was not a good decision on my part, but I was like, ooh, I don't feel tired anymore, and I want to get up, and I've been decorating for Halloween, as you can tell, but, you know, holy smokes. Stuff's falling all over the place. Nothing is a Mario Kart killer, especially if it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is a retard, so he's not going to kill anything. Am I building anything for Halloween? I've built some things. There's been a few things. I made a little... There's a little... hold on. I think I can pull this off. There's a... Behind this, I made the little... See that little mini fence? It's very dark. This lights up. I'm just too lazy to turn it on, but I did make that little mini fence today. Was it today? Oh, now I'm not centered. Sorry. There we go. I am a little tired though. So if I seem like I'm kind of like sluggish and I look puffy, it's because Joshy really wants sleepy. After this, I have to go walk my dogs because I promised them that they would get walked today because I've been putting it off the last couple days. It's been stupidly warm here. I hate that. I want it to be cold again. We had a period where it was really cold and then it got really hot. And I don't like that. Fuck the warm weather. I want it to be cold. Oh, speaking of cold, I want to go snowboarding. Oh, Jesus, just almost knocked something down. I'm going to go snowboarding next January. Very excited about that. Like late January, early February, going to go snowboarding. There's like about 4 states that me and some friends are looking into. So I have never snowboarded before, but I'm excited. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Hopefully they put Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube service this. I mean, that would make sense, right? But leave it to Nintendo to not do something that would be obvious. Oh, Jordan just reminded me of something. The Mario Galaxy movie, I don't really have any opinions on it because we didn't even, like that trailer didn't really show anything. But I love the idea. I mean, that's, if you're going to do a sequel to the first movie, making it about Mario Galaxy is pretty cool. I do like that. Bowser Jr. will apparently play a big role, but it is odd they're doing that. But apparently it's also Mario World adaptation. I don't know what that means. But Bowser Jr. is in the Mario Galaxy games. I'm really liking that witch behind you. That witch right there? This witch right here? Thoughts on Silk? I'm missing some questions, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to go back. Thoughts on Silk Song? I don't really totally know much about it. I didn't play the first game, but I don't really have any thoughts on it. But I giggled because Sonic is for Tylenol users. Sonic's mom had a lot of Tylenol when she was pregnant with Sonic, let me tell you. Do we know of any actual Switch 2 original games, not counting Metroid? I can only think of Splatoon Raiders. Well, Mario Tennis Fever is coming to only the Switch 2. Oh. Big Uzi. See, I am tired. Big Uzi said Kirby Air Riders. That's exclusive to the Switch 2. Shane says that Nintendo is so mid right now, it's exhausting. I mean, I don't know. It feels weird that we've kind of gone a long time without a game. Donkey Kong was the last game they released. That was what? July? We're now almost in October. What came out? Did anything come out after Donkey Kong? I feel like it was just Donkey Kong. Your system just launched and you're already out of games. Okay, what do we think, chat? I have a question for you. Is Metroid Prime 4 going to be good or is it going to be bad? Cuz I don't know. Part of me is like, isn't it a little weird that this was such a huge game and now they barely even mention it? Like, they put it in, like, the middle of a direct. They don't even make a big deal out of it. It's coming out in December, which is not the date you want to give a big game. Because, like, a lot of people will shop for Christmas in November. They like to get their Christmas shopping done early. So you want to get those games out, like, October and November. So putting it out in December, it's like, is it... do they have to work on it until the last minute to get it to be even, decent? Ooh, Benevolent Whale says Metroid Prime 4 will be good depending on how much latex is in it. Well, I was really annoyed that we have this, like, Samus can ride on a motorbike in third person, but she's not wearing the Zero suit. What a fucking missed opportunity. 0 out of 10. My whole review of that game is just going to be me complaining about that. Stupid idiots. I do think the game has a chance of being shitty, though. I don't like saying that, but based on the trailers, I don't know, man. It feels like I will say this, if it ends up not reviewing particularly well and then it doesn't sell particularly well, I think that's the end of Retro Studios. I think we can probably confirm Nintendo will close that studio. Ooh, look at that. Pretty fancy, am I right? But yeah, I got that from Target, and I was like, I thought it looked a little simple with no background. So I gave it a background with the little fence. There's stuff happening up there as well. Ooh, look at that guy. That's terrifying. Ooh, look at this guy. That guy's name is Grungle. That's Grungle the skeleton. He watches me as I program a video game. He's not real, just kidding. He's an inanimate object, just like all of us. Oh, this is actually kind of giving me a little bit of light. I look a little bit better. I look a little bit less gray. How dare you start streaming while I'm still at work? Well, have you heard of getting yourself fired so you can leave early and watch my pointless live streams? Have you heard of that? How's your game coming along? It's coming along. It's I'm actually starting to do some of the fun stuff, like, designing things. Target's Halloween section was a little disappointing this year, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe a little. I think I would agree. I think maybe it was a little bit better last year. There were still plenty of things that I thought were really good. I thought the layout, the way they designed the actual area in the store, I did not think was particularly good. They changed it up, and I don't like it. Everything seems kind of more squished together or something. I was very happy there's no Day of the Dead merchandise at Target this year. That brought me a lot of joy. Usually they'd have some stupid section or a little cart next to the Halloween stuff in the main aisle, and it is not there this year. Bing! Makes me proud to be an American, for at least I know I'm free of Day of the Dead shit in my Halloween aisle. I feel like Target's like, well, shit, ICE is deporting all of our customers that would buy the Day of the Dead shit. Might as well not put it out this year. Any Halloween Fold episodes happening this year? Hell yeah, baby. We got a lot. We got 4 or 5 of them. So yes, we're going to be cooking with that. I'm actually, once my house is fully decorated, I'm going to be building the set for Halloween this year for the Fold. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be fun. It's going to look like me and Nick are in a Halloween tree house. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Got some other Halloween ideas too for videos. I'm incorporating my internet friends into some videos this year. I've told some of them I have yet to tell, but they're going to do what I tell them to do. They can't say no to me. I haven't seen a lot of Day of the Dead shit in a while, actually. Exactly. Look, I don't care what race you are. When you're in America, we celebrate Halloween. Embrace our culture. Our culture is Halloween. I don't even like fucking St. Patrick's Day, and I'm Irish. I'm Irish, Italian, and Polish. And St. Patrick's Day annoys me, but at least that's not next to my Halloween stuff in stores. Yeah, Jack, I think Luigi's Mansion will be added to the NSO next month as well. It looks like you are in an autumn forest. I am in an autumn forest. Mentally and physically. Tropic, I've thought that as well. Tropic says, year 1 of Switch 2. Metroid and Kirby are the holiday games. WTF is going on? Yeah, I thought that as well. I thought it was kind of weird that the first holiday season of your new system and you have two incredibly niche games leading the way in the Christmas season. Very weird. Kirby is not necessarily niche, but Kirby Air Riders is. I don't know. I'm definitely getting Kirby Air Riders. It looks like a fucking Wii game, which I'm not happy about. And it needs new content. So hopefully there's a lot more to share. There's another direct, so they have time. Joshy, you like to skate? Somewhat. I've kind of abandoned skateboarding, attempting to skateboard for ballet class instead, which is a little safer. Just a little. I'm surprised Sunshine wasn't added this month for NSO. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't add Sunshine in, I don't know, July or August. They're really holding that one. They'll put Sunshine out in, January or something. Because Nintendo doesn't make any sense. Josh's Halloween vibe give off early 2000 energies and nostalgia. Okay. I feel like the moon looks kind of like a store display in a way. That's above my bed with the bats. I kind of wish I also would have painted it white instead of yellow. But there's no going back now. I mean, technically I could, but, Whoop, 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 whoop. I do like Air Ride 1. Sweet Life of Dio Brando. Are you dating that girl from dance class yet? No. I've been on dates with gals from ballet class, but I'm not in a relationship with any of them. Maybe they'll add Luigi's Mansion to NSO in December then. Yeah, that's what they'll do. They'll put it out November 1st or some shit. When I'm packing up all this stuff. New Leaf was great. New Leaf was great. Can't wait for Luigi's Mansion to get added so I can stop playing the sequels. First game is forever the GOAT. I agree. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's the truth. Katie says that she's fashionably late, but your eyebrows are looking impeccable, sir. Thank you, Katie. See, Katie has to do what all you guys are failing to do, which is compliment how good my eyebrows look. I'm gonna turn this off though because I don't want to wear down the batteries yet. There's fresh batteries in there, guys. Tomorrow is Friday, as many of you probably know. And I'm very excited because it's going to be cheat night, the first cheat night of the Halloween season. The first cheat night of the Halloween season. I'm very excited. I'm going to go to Culver's. I'm going to get my Fat Man order, which is a veggie burger with no onions and add American cheese to it. And then medium French fry with pumpkin spice shake and a medium Coke. And then a small broccoli cheddar soup. And that is my Fat Man Halloween order that I get every Friday in the Halloween season. So, that's, now you know. Now you know my secret. My dreaded secret. But guys, Next Level Games has great animations. Oh, Lord. That pumpkin shake, man. I had one already, and it was last week, and they did not put the cinnamon on top, which was really, I mean, are we not a country anymore? Why are you not putting the cinnamon on top of my pumpkin spice shake? Man, I miss Culver's. Geo-Lantern, how come you missed them? What happened to Culver's that you can't go there anymore? Coolio says Culver's is truly the GOAT. No, it's not. It's a fast food restaurant. It's not a GOAT. In case you guys are just joining, I'm very tired. So, if I'm not my usual quick, witty self, that's why. If you're watching this and you're like, this isn't entertaining, it's only because I'm tired. And if I'm blinking really slowly, it's because I'm tired. I also have like allergy problems going on. I got bad allergies. Bop, 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 bop. Do. What is this? What is this? Who's messaging me? Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Have mercy. Guys. Sorry. It's not exactly proper etiquette to look at my phone when I'm supposed to be looking at you guys. Luigi's Mansion 4 is going to take place in a haunted hospital. Oh, Lord. That's where I'm going to be going if they make a Luigi's Mansion 4. Hey, you sound better than Arlo in his latest video. Holy shit. Give that a watch when you can. I think I can give it a watch right now. Let's give it a watch. Wow, I get really, really dark. Hold on a second. Do we really want to watch this? I don't really think it's... the Sonic racing thing? Sonic Racing Crossworlds is absurdly fun. That's what you want me to watch?
This video was sponsored by Sega.
No, goodbye. Wow, the company that makes the game sponsored the video. I wonder if he's not gonna like the game. No, the Topic Arlo one. What's it about? Give me the gist of it. What games have I been playing lately? Man, life is a game. That's what I've been playing. Try to Fix Your Sleep Schedule is the game that I've been playing. The only reason they're even making so many sequels to Luigi's Mansion is because of money. I think that's why they made the original Luigi's Mansion as well, though, to be fair. Nintendo EPD needs to take over Luigi's Mansion again. Get rid of Next Level Games. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Get rid of them. Throw them in the garbage. Josh, you got a skincare routine, or why are you asking? Is my skin not clean enough for you? Listen, I do what I can. Just say it. Just say that you think I have horrible skin. Actually, I do look tired under the eyes. I will give you that. There is like a little bit of a tiredness look. No, I don't really. I just use like, honestly, I don't even use like, sometimes I'll use the soap directly on. I'll be like, and then whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But that's like maybe once or twice a week. And any other time, it's just like I'm in the shower. I got the loofah, and the loofah is loofahing and doing its job. And there's suds everywhere. And like my hands are like sudsy, and I'll just kind of like, a little bit of ba-ba-bing with the water. And so that's my facial routine. Josh looks like himself from the Wii Folder days. Man doesn't age. When I worked at Disney as Peter Pan, they had me drink this weird serum out of this weird bottle. And when I took the cap off, there was like a puff of smoke, and it was like a demon face. And they're like, you wanna work here? Drink it, Pan. And I'm like, okay. And then I passed out, and I woke up in the Peter Pan costume, and I've just never aged since then. It's going to be really weird for me to look exactly like this when I have grandchildren. Which I do want. I do want grandkids, but I think I need to have kids first. I think that's how that works. But I do want kids. Have you ever played Ruffy in the Riverside? It looks like a game you'd like. You're a liar. There's no such game called Ruffy in the Riverside. New BitBlock lore. That is the lore. That is the official lore. If I hadn't been forcefully drugged by the Disney Corporation, then I would actually look like I'm 80 years old right now. Alonzo says, hi, bro. Hi, bro. How's it going, bro? Let's bro. See, by the way, you see what I just did there? That sort of lower tone of the Mario voice? That is what the new guy needs to learn. He's constantly up here with the Mario voice. You got to be able to bring it down. Got to do that Charles thing. Charles had the range. New guy doesn't have the range. If only I wasn't a raging, psychopathic, racist, white supremacist, transphobic, xenophobic. I'm trying to think of more things. Maybe I could have gotten the role of Mario's new voice. Oh, man. Let's see. Ruffy in the Riverside is like a 3D Mario game with Paper Mario-looking characters. Sure it is, Jack. Sure it is. Jack is quite the trickster. Jack is trying to be a trickster in the chat, guys. And I'm not having it. Joshy, would you date a black queen? But yeah, let's go with them black queens. You got a black queen to date? You got a black queen for me to date, JoJo? Actually, there's a black girl in ballet class that I was really friendly with, and I think I accidentally pissed her off, and now she's not friendly with me. And I the only thing I could think of is, Josh, yeah. Chip Chap Chop is right. I am the black queen. But in ballet class one time, she was really nice to me, and like after class, she like shook my hand and introduced herself and stuff, and I was like, oh, nice person. And then in one of the classes, we were supposed to like pair off against our partner, and there was like woman here, and then her, and then me, and then like people behind, and you're supposed to like look at your partner, and the teacher didn't say like who your partner is, and I naturally looked at the other woman and not her, even though she was closer to me. I just kind of looked past her to the other chick, and I think she noticed that, and since then she's not been friendly with me. I think she feels like I scolded her, even though the whole time I just wanted them both out of the way so that I could see my bulge in the mirror. I wasn't like flirting with either of them. I was trying to see myself, but they were in the way of the giant mirrors on the wall. So for like a good minute and 17 seconds, I wasn't able to see my glorious bulge in tights for a second. So that's really what happened. Josh, I just finished the Japanese exclusive sequel to Chibi Robo, and it was fantastic. I still prefer the first game, but it was still solid. I still need to try that one, Shane. I do have the emulator, or the ROM, I should say. But of course, I don't play ROMs, so I don't actually have the ROM of it for legal reasons. Josh was trying to flirt with himself. I mean, it was kind of true. I hate how we can't film in the building. I've tried to be a little sneaky. If you've been over the Instagram, you can tell. But it's so funny because like the only time I've taken like selfies in the mirror or something before the class starts, it's before the class starts, before the teacher gets in there, and before too many of the other students are there. So my selfies in the mirror are always like really quick. So like if you look at the pictures on Instagram, you can tell that I'm like really trying to be very quick about it. But you know. Oh yeah, I need to get the meta glasses so I can film. There you go. Be real sneaky. So none of them yet know you have a YouTube channel? No, they do not. They do not. They don't know. Coolio says that I definitely accidentally slipped the slur, you fool. Oh man, that is true. I used the hard R as well when I said it. That could be why she hates me now. Love the leafy theme in your room. Thank you, Chasing Arcadia. It's very leafy in here. Leafy is here. Wasn't that a YouTuber from a long time ago? Wee Boy says, clipped. Oh no. People are clip farming me. Ba-da-ba-bong. Oh, did you watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Official title announcement trailer. I did, Alonzo. I did watch that. That exact title. How do you cut your own hair? Well, with the lawnmower. I put the lawnmower over my head. Why don't you make like a tree and leave? Hey, why don't you make like a tree and get out of my face? She's just intimidated by your bulge. That is true. That could be true. That's a good point, Big Uzi. Captain Rainbow is a phenomenal one. I was so happy seeing Drake Redcrest in it. Yeah, Captain Rainbow is great. I am now leaving work step by step. Coolio, where do you work? Give us the name of the building, name of the company, the street address, the time that you arrive, the time that you leave. Josh, you would totally be a Peloton instructor. All right. You got me looking up things. I always love having to do extra work, only to find that you were insulting me in some way. Okay. Yeah. There you go. That's me. Donk. Have you guys been doing your homework and watching Frasier? Because I'm pretty sure I insisted that all of you watch Frasier. So you better be watching Frasier. It's Frasier season. My friend Tara is watching Frasier. I'm so proud of her. Her and Evan, her husband, who's also my friend. I don't know why I clarify that every time I mention it. Like, I'm friends with Tara, but not her husband, not Evan. I'm friends with Evan, but not Tara. No, they've been watching Frasier, and I'm so proud of both of them. So proud of them. They're so chill, bro. And they're liking it. Coolio says, I'm a marketing specialist at a certain bank. That's all I'm going to say so I don't get killed. No. Coolio, you better tell us exactly where you work so we can kill you. Joshy, the glistening calf muscle model for Peloton. That's me. That's me. Oh my God, I just found out Doug Bowser retired. How will I live without you, Doug Bowser? Probably perfectly okay. He did nothing. Yoshi. Baby Dean, are you saying that I am boring or that Frasier is boring? It doesn't matter because I'm going to yell at you either way. Those are both equally offensive to me. Yeah, Doug Bowser did retire. Or he was fired. I don't know. Frasier is boring? Frasier is not boring, you simpleton. I did see Alex Jones has his YouTube channel back. That's great. Very happy about that. I need to subscribe. One time, speaking of subscribe, one time when I was living in Florida and we went to the beach, I drew a picture in the sand with like a stick. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Nintendo character, and I put the YouTube channel like link, and then underneath it I wrote subscribe, and turns out I didn't write this isn't even a good story, but I didn't write subscribe. I wrote subscribe. I forgot the C, and I realized maybe people shouldn't subscribe after all. They got a new woman as the president. Is it really a woman running Nintendo of America? Because if so, that ain't going to end well. Who's making her family delicious dinners at night if she's working at Nintendo? It's called a joke, people. Take it easy. Nintendo. It's a cereal. Nintendo. Nintendo! Actually, I think Charles Martinet is the new president. Oh God, the Japanese president. Would it kill him to smile? Oh, it is actually a lady. Let's see if we like her. Oh boy. Eesh. She's not giving good vibes in that photo, kids. Wait, why is her name is Devin? That's not a girl's name, that's a boy's name. Okay. Well, she does have a Bulborb plush in one of her photos, so I think I like her. Yeah, she might be okay. We got to know everything there is to know about her. Quick, dox her, guys. We need to know. I don't know, man. Any information we know about her? She has gray hair. She... Apparently... Happy console...
Build a website you love.
Shut up! Devin Pritchard of Nintendo speaks at the Nintendo store in San Francisco. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't care. She's been with Nintendo since 2006, I think. She exists in black and white. What is your favorite Sonic character? The rings. The next Nintendo Switch 2 color scheme will be the trans flag colors. Joshy, have you ever wanted to make a rug? Kind of, actually. Sure. I've seen people making rugs. Who's that girl that's like, my name is Baba Baba, and I make rugs, and I was wondering if I could trade you something for this rug. I've seen her making rugs. Okie dokie. Why do you guys think that Charles Martinet was fired from Nintendo? Why do you think he was let go? Because I used to think it was because he caused a big fuss about not being in the Mario movie. But then they also fired the woman who does Princess Peach's voice like a couple years later. So I don't know. Yeah, Baby Dean, that's kind of that's what I've arrived on as well, that he's too old. Oh, you were just kidding. I know, I actually think that's the reason. I think Nintendo doesn't want Mario to be... They don't want people to think of Mario as being, like, older. Because a lot of people think Mario is older than he's actually supposed to be. Even though that's kind of a lie. Mr. Miyamoto's like, oh, we think Mario is 27 years old or something. And it's like, no, you don't. Like, that wasn't the original intention. Because if you look at Mario in, like, the older games, he was always drawn to look like a fucking old piece of shit, like, plumber guy. The idea that he's, like, in his 20s, that's a relatively new Miyamoto idea. They wanted a fresh face that they could pay less. There you go, that's it, Craig. The other thing is they could pay him less. Charles is a pretty established, like, voice actor, and he's been doing that job for so long that he probably would get paid more because he's done it so long. So Nintendo's like, wait a minute. If we fired Charles and hired someone else, we could pay the new person 20% of what we're paying Charles. That's why. That's what I think it is. The Bathing Sloth says, Mario looks like he's at least 42. Nintendo 42. That's the system that came before Nintendo 64. Doot, 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 doot. Funny how Charles is doing work for Dragon Ball still. Well, we're all working for Dragon Ball, am I right? Jordan, I don't know how accurate that is. Do you think Animal Crossing will go in a worse direction after New Horizons? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I'm going to say, hopefully no. I'll go with no because I want to be positive. Please, Nintendo, make Animal Crossing great again. I agree, Froggy Chair. They need to make Animal Crossing great again. Better musical, Book of Mormon or Hamilton? I think I hate both. Hamilton I hate more. So I guess I'll say Book of Mormon. But everybody knows the best musical is the SpongeBob SquarePants musical. So I don't know why you left that out of the options. Have I seen I Love Lucy? Yeah. Nichols, I've been well aware that you love Lucy. If we get a Switch 2 edition for Animal Crossing, they seriously need to add a main street or something. I find it hard to hop on and do things for fun now that my island is complete. Yeah, they gotta do a lot. I wouldn't put it past them to do like a deluxe version of New Horizons. I can see them doing that. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Actually, we have not had rain for a while. Every day is a sunny day here, and I hate it. I'm so tired of the sun, so tired of the heat. It's just, I want gloom. I want gloom in my life. I want chilly, windy gloom, and I want it now. Maybe some actual online multiplayer minigames, yeah? Mm-hmm. Man, people. TikTok is back, guys. TikTok is saved. Take some of our... Josh is living in the One Piece Arabasta arc. You took the words right out of my mouth, Shane. It's exactly what I was going to say. That is what I am living in. The humidity the past few days sucks. Geo-Lantern, I'm done with the humidity too. Will you finish the Harry Potter reviews now we're in the Halloween? I will. That is the plan. Gonna get those going. They won't be finished like before Halloween. I am going. Oh my God, are you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? I gotta get the microphone closer to me when I do that. We're gonna do this in ASMR format. I don't understand why the White House made a TikTok account like they're not trying to ban it. They're not trying to ban it. They just saved it. President Trump just signed an executive order to save it. The last Harry Potter movie was really good, surprisingly. Oh, something to look forward to. I'm ready for this jelly. Oh, what does that mean, Chip Chap? Huh? You're ready for jelly? You're ready for this jelly? Huh? Okay, anyways, here's the news. You ready? Me and Tara and Evan are going to the real life Forbidden Forest. This is not a lie. This is real. There is a event happening in the Chicagoland area where Warner Brothers and Harry Potter officially do this thing. It's called the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest Experience, and they rent out space in like a foresty, woodsy area, and they convert it to be the Forbidden Forest from Harry Potter. And we're going. I got the tickets and everything. And repeat, I just got an ad. Well, son of a bitch. I'm going to a Harry Potter Forbidden Forest event next month. In less than a month. We're going on October 23rd. Me, Tara, Evan, and they have tons of like animatronics and lighting effects, and you can use their wands to make magical shit happening. And there's a bunch of lights, and it's like an hour-long hike through the Forbidden Forest. And there's tons of cool stuff. Beep, 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 boop. Wap, 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 wap. And I'm excited to go. And we go in a month. We ride in a month. God, what in the blessed hell? Wow. Joshy's gonna get eaten by a Dementor. No, I'm not. I know how to take care of Dementors. I watched the third movie. I know all about it. You got to think of the thing that makes you happiest. So I'm just going to think of all of you naked. Hope you can capture some moments. Oh, so I should have also mentioned that. We will be doing a vlog. I'm going to do a really good, well-shot vlog. When I ordered the tickets, you go to the website and there's a calendar and you click on the days and then it tells you how many tickets they have for the days. There was not a single day with 3 tickets left. And we needed 3 tickets. So the only other way we could get that many tickets, because there was only like 1 ticket available or 2 adult tickets available. So the only way I could get 3 was to buy a 4-pack. They had like an adult 4-pack you could get. And I think the 4th ticket ended up being like $25 or something if you did that. So that is what I did. So I have an extra ticket. If you guys want to compete to see who can come with, feel free to do that right now in the chat. Aren't Dementors the things that spooked Prison Mike? They are. They are the things that spooked Prison Mike. I don't know how. Prison Mike had that very scary bandana on his head, so I don't know why the Dementors weren't scared of him. Oh. Josh, what's your favorite fall-themed snack, drinks, or meal? Let's see. What's my favorite fall-themed snack, drinks, or meal? I like apple cider. Hot apple cider is very good. I really like that pumpkin spice shake, baby. That's really good. I don't eat food. I'm going to be honest with you. Leaves. I like to eat the autumnal leaves. They're good protein. Kyla Pratt as Larry Koopa. The Koopalings are not in Mario Galaxy. Josh, my friends want to do a group theme for Halloween, and they chose Toy Story. I'm thinking about going with Bullseye as my costume. You're going to walk around on all 4s all night. Your back's going to hurt an awful lot. Trust me, I know. Is Alonzo a real person? I think Alonzo is AI. Yeah, I feel like there is stuff that I'd like to eat in the Halloween season, but I'm like honestly not fully awake right now, you guys. This is a mirage. This is just not happening. Nichols says, we're all Alonzo. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Nichols. I really appreciate that. You know, I wanted to do this and I was all excited to do this. And now I'm like, this is the worst live stream I've ever done. Because I'm not at all entertaining right now. You guys be funny and then I'll read what you say and I'll take credit for it and pretend that I'm the funny one that said it. To be fair, Donkey Kong Country characters were the first Mario movie, and for some reason, Odyssey characters will appear in the Galaxy movie. What? What Odyssey characters in the Galaxy movie? Hugh Jackman as Ludwig von Koopa. Wario is rumored to be involved in the Galaxy movie. You guys are just lying. You guys are a bunch of liars. Why are you all such scummy liars to me? Guys, let's go to bed. Can we go to bed together? Whoa, wait. You guys go to bed in your beds, and I go to bed in my bed. And we'll do little shadows, little shadow puppets on the walls. Like this is a hawk. This is a majestic eagle flying over. Buy me dinner first. Chip chap chop, I am gonna buy you dinner after. Well, you think we're gonna eat a bunch of food and then make love? No, I don't think so. You eat the food as a celebratory thing afterwards. Think of that. That's way better. The Day of the Dead skeleton guys from Sand Kingdom were leaked. How do you know that? How do you know that? Thoughts on the Switch 2 so far? I don't know. When's the Fold return? The Fold returns next month with Halloween episodes. Josh, will you be playing Bouldergeist in the Mario Galaxy movie? Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm actually the Boo that you race with the helmet on. That's me. I'm the Speedy Boo guy. Alonzo is definitely AI. Alonzo's either AI or he's somebody that's eating a lot of Tylenol. Either one. You guys pick. Look it up. That's how we found out that the movie was called Mario Galaxy. Oh, what is it? Mario Galaxy movie skeleton. Yeah, that didn't get me fucking anything, sweetheart. Oh, are you talking about the Old Spice thing? I don't think that Old Spice leak was real, though. I don't think this is real. This leaked a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's real. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. I don't know. Is the logo the same? Let's look at the logo, because that logo, that's not it. Because the logo on that Old Spice product is all white, and that's not the logo for the movie. Yeah, who's going to play the giant honey queen? Josh, you ever been told that you look like anyone? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do I look like? Who do I guess I should say, who do I look like? What do I look like implies that I'm not human. I'm definitely human. I'm definitely a human being. Go ahead and scan the face. Do your AI facial recognition. What does this look like? What does this look like? Are you going to do a 2025 fall Halloween house tour? Yes, I am, Fuchsia. Fuchsia, you know that I am. Why do you doubt me, Fuchsia? You don't look like anyone, just yourself. Are you saying I'm a one of one? I broke the mold? What's your favorite game in recent years? So it's got to be like a new game? Damn, man. The Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remaster remake on the Switch. I love that game. I was just thinking today about how much I love that game. You look like that BitBlock fella. I get that a lot. In the Walgreens, this is the most random autistic thing. What a Tylenol moment I'm about to have. You ready for my Tylenol moment? In the Walgreens next to Joffrey Ballet, look it up on Google Maps. There's a Walgreens right there. But it occurred to me that I really should never have revealed that I go to ballet class, simply because if somebody wanted to molest me, it'd be probably pretty easy to do, because I'm literally saying exactly where I'm going and when I'm going to be there. It's not a good idea. But what was I going to say? Oh, so in the Walgreens next to Joffrey Ballet, in the restroom area, there's a hand dryer thing, you know? And somebody wrote on the hand dryer, "fuck ice," you know? And then somebody underneath that wrote, "fuck you, get out of my country," or something like that. Like, "fuck you, go back where you came from." And then underneath that, somebody wrote, "no, go fuck you." And there's like this, it was the most beautiful thing ever. I wonder if I took a picture of it. I don't remember. This was a little while ago. This was earlier in the year. And it was like these people were having an argument, and I just loved it because it's like, what are they doing? They're coming back to the restroom at a Walgreens to like bicker back and forth by scratching words into a hand dryer, and I loved it. Spoiler alert, it was me that was saying, no, go fuck you, go back to your... No, it wasn't. It actually wasn't me. I know it seems like it would be me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. That's what America's all about. Am I right, boys? Might grab me a marker, too. I've actually thought of that as well. I never bring a marker with me to ballet class. What would I need a marker for? But I have wanted to bring a marker. Like, if I remember one day, I'm bringing a marker and I'm chiming in. Yeah, JoJo. It's turn-based combat. It's IRL turn-based combat. That's not a Hufflepuff thing to do. Wouldn't you guys agree? I was telling this to somebody. Wouldn't you agree that Hufflepuffs are the most handsome? Hufflepuffs are where all the hot people are. All the hot guys are in Hufflepuff. It's just the truth. Hello, Getting Fit with Paul. Josh, please get Nichols to time out, please. What is Nichols doing? What did Nichols do? Nichols didn't do anything. Put a thick Sharpie in your tights, you know, for the ladies. That would be a downgrade for me, Chip Chap Chop. What are you talking about? Thank you, Hufflepuff here. Hufflepuff is the hot people. They're the models. We're the models of the Hogwarts. Should I whack Alonzo, Josh? You know, you're a mod for a reason, Chip Chap Chop. You got to make some of these decisions. I'll leave that one in your hands. Halloween house tour when? Looks sick. Caden, the Halloween house tour. I want to get it done like in early October. So it'll probably be earlier than usual. All roads lead back to Joshy's bulge. It's true. You look like a thinner blonde Chris Pratt. Okay. I don't know that I see that, but I'll appreciate the compliment because I do like him. We won't whack you, Alonzo, but you need to keep up with or fan castings, please. I don't know what that means. Are you going to do Halloween Day blog again? I liked that one from last year. Well, first of all, Geo Lantern, you should like that one from last year because it truly was magical. And I mean, I really deliver the most fantastic content to you people. And frankly, I don't think you really appreciate it or understand how lucky you are that you have me in your life. But yeah, I will be doing a Halloween Day vlog, as is tradition. I got my steampunk costume ready for Halloween. Oh, all right. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Ready to go. Josh, Captain Rainbow 2, when? Probably never. It's probably not happening. We didn't even get the first one, technically. Where would you want Nintendo to take Animal Crossing's next game? Kian, this is such a hard question. Probably go back to the way that it was on the GameCube and in New Leaf. Take away some of those, like, customization things, or at least make them quicker. Any interest in playing Resident Evil Requiem? No way, those are scary games. I'm not playing scary games. Are you kidding me? Nuh-uh. I'm gonna play fun, cute games. No, wait, actually, I do like Resident Evil 4. In all seriousness, I don't know. I don't know. Team Slytherin for the win. No, not Team Slytherin for the win. Slytherin is evil. They're evil pricks. I I wish that I could do a live stream. This is another Tylenol moment. I wish that I could do a live stream in the morning. Because wait, first of all, my voice is usually like this, and as you can tell, this is like a higher pitched voice, like kind of a cartoon boy voice. That's what I got going on. When I first wake up in the morning, my voice is like way deeper, and it's like this isn't even. I can't even do it. I can't even forcefully do it. But like this morning when I woke up, I noticed my voice was really gravelly, and I was just talking to myself and, turning myself on with my own voice, because it's usually such a like SpongeBob high pitched kind of a voice. But I wish that this was my voice at all times. Maybe someday I'll just decide to totally abandon my personality and who I am, and I'll just start talking like this. I'll just start doing this at ballet class. Sort of a fresh start kind of a deal. You guys will never accept this because you know who I am. They don't know me as well. Every time someone says Animal Crossing should be in a big modern city with cars and skyscrapers, I immediately dry heave in disgust. Well, Caden, you are an intelligent individual, and I appreciate that because you are correct. Urban Animal Crossing sounds like the worst thing ever. Josh, what other consoles you play besides Nintendo consoles? Well, I'm a pretty loyal man. I am Hufflepuff after all, so I really don't play any other systems. My heart belongs to Nintendo. She is beautiful and snuggly and funny and perfect, and I really don't need to go anywhere else for my gaming desires. That's not true. I actually do play games on Steam a lot, but just don't tell Nintendo. I don't think I could do Plankton's voice at this moment in time. Plankton's voice is I'm too tired. Hear me loud. No, I can't do it. Hear me loud and clear, crabs. I don't have the energy. Isn't Urban Animal Crossing Tomodachi Life? That's a good point. Go to Chicago and tell me if you want Animal Crossing to be more like that. The answer is no, you don't. This is another Tylenol moment from yours truly, but every time I'm in Chicago, there's like you have these moments where you're walking outside and it smells good because you're like walking past a restaurant or like something, perfume. You like smell good cologne or good perfume, but like it lasts for maybe about 2 seconds before you eventually smell intense urine or even poopy. Actually, I do have a good story. I'm gonna hold the mic. It seems like I'm doing a bit with my voice like this. I'm actually doing this because I'm covering up the fact that I don't have the energy to talk normal. So I'm dying. No, but I have a good story. You guys like stories, right? You like when Uncle Joshy tells you stories. I might have told this story. I told it to somebody recently. Was it you guys? I don't know. I'll just tell the story again. So one time when I was at ballet class, I was there early, and I think it was one of the times I was going over to the Harry Potter store, and on my way, there was a fat man who I have to assume was homeless. He was walking around with no shirt on, and he had no pants on, and he was only in his underwear, his whitey tighties. But they were not so whitey or tighty anymore. I don't like saying this because I'm a gentleman and I'm very clean and beautiful, as all you know. He pooped himself. So there was an obese man walking around nearly nude with his saggy underwear, screaming obscenities, or I don't know what he was saying, and you could see the poop in his underwear. It wasn't even like a stain. Wasn't stained, which, not that that's better, but it was like the 3D model of poop, if this was a video game, was in there. And everybody around him was like terrified, including me. And I almost ran into the road, like into traffic, just to get away. There was a sassy black woman, two sassy black women with their children. I don't know where the dad was. And she was looking at me like, like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, we're connecting. We're having a moment here. Joshy, I am eating. Well, I mean, you got to kind of assume at all times that I'm going to tell a story about poop. Okay? That's on you. Not the kind of story I was expecting. I know. Well, we're throwing you some curveballs here. Josh, what would you say was the most viewed era of your channel? Maybe Switch? No, it was the probably the Animal Crossing New Leaf videos. That'd be my guess. That was my black queen. Her and I connected. We connected. She was looking at me in the same way that I was looking at her. Like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this right now? What the fuck is going on? I should have handed her like a pamphlet or like a leaflet to vote Republican so we can fix this city. So that we can arrest this poopy man. Let's get rid of the poopy man and replace him with clean streets. You should do a talk show podcast with Nick for Nintendo-related topics. Yeah, I don't know that Nick would sit down to do that, though. Two bums starting fighting over corners in Peachtree Station once. Best thing, you saw bums. Maybe you meant to say that you saw bums fighting over corners. They're fun little characters out there. The streets are filled with fun little characters. Unfortunately, some of them have physical poop in their underwear and they're yelling at you. Rogers Base would if you had time. I'm actually going to be hanging out with Rogers Base soon in Chicago. I think. I don't know. I think he's coming home. If he does, I'll meet up with him and I'll introduce him to the poop man. Will you do Mickey Mouse in Let's A Go line? 5 strikes? Are you kidding me? I can't even do my own voice right now. I'm not doing this voice for a bit. This is just how I feel like I can talk. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, darling. And by the way, I like the word darling. I used it sarcastically there, but I like the word darling. It's a good thing. Like, guys don't call their girlfriends darling, and I think that's a shame. But then again, I guess I'm just so romantic. You know what I mean? What the fuck? I'm so romantic, I'm telling stories about poop. What about a fantasy medieval theme Animal Crossing game with mythical animals? Well, they already have that, darling. They have a dragon. They have a woolly mammoth. I know those technically existed, but they are extinct. They have dodo birds. And you know what, Jordan? I'm starting to think you're the dodo bird, because if you were really a fan of Animal Crossing, you would have known this. I mean, am I right? I'm not lying. I'm not lying, Jordan. I'm kidding. You know I love you. Jordan's been around for a while. I shouldn't insult him. But yeah, when I get a girlfriend, she's definitely being called darling nonstop. It's just going to be like darling nonstop. Nonstop darling. I also like love. That's a good one. Like, hi, love. That's a good one. Like right now, I'd be like, darling, I'm really tired. Let me collapse on top of you. Let me just collapse on top of you and use you as a pillow. I call my girlfriend darling, then she calls me gay. Well, that's what they do. That's what they do. Lots of YouTubers have something that they call their subscribers. Josh, you can call yours darling. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. But then it makes it less special when I call my girlfriend darling. She'll be like, oh, wow, I'm just another one of the subscribers, huh? I'll be like, no. I'm trying to impregnate you, darling. I wouldn't do that for Jordan or Nichols. I'm not trying to get JoJo Tunes pregnant. I call my girlfriend my big whale, and then she killed me. I only exist online. Women are weird like that. They don't like being called whales. They're really picky. Feminism. Then call her love. But I want to reserve both of those for my girlfriend slash fiance slash wife. Calling her love and calling her darling. I can't call you guys those because then it's not special. Toots is two 1950s. Yeah, that's when romance was alive and well. Jojo, me saying that I don't want to impregnate you is the most offensive thing that I've ever said. I've said significantly more offensive things in this live stream alone. What's something offensive I can say? I'm rooting for Israel and I'm rooting against Israel at the same time. I'm not pro-Palestine, but I'm also not pro-Israel, so I don't really know who to cheer for in that situation. Neither. There you go. There's an offensive thing. That'll offend two crowds of people. You're welcome. You used to call us blockheads. I never called you guys blockheads. When did I say blockheads? Annie says, I love your Halloween decor this year. Thank you very much, darling. I'm pretty proud of it. The bedroom is the only room that's fully done. I would have had the bathroom fully done, but I was going to say entertaining you guys, but this isn't entertaining at all. Just say you hate anime, Josh. I hate anime. That's not true. I did watch a ballet anime, you guys. There was a Japanese ballet anime. Well, I guess it would be Japanese. What else would it be? And it was something else. It was about a guy. It was about a boy who joins ballet. I didn't really look at the subtitles. I was just interested to see how they would animate it. And I forget what it was called, but it was on Crunchyroll. And I actually subscribed to Crunchyroll just to watch it. And then I forgot to unsubscribe. And they got like $150 out of me over the course of many months. So that was that. Watch Spy Times Family. Dan da Dan is insane. No, that is not offensive. It didn't offend anyone here. Damn it. Well, my audience, all of you guys are particularly deranged. So I can't offend you if I tried. If he folded on Harry Potter, we can probably get him on anime at some point. Geolantern is being predatory to me, you guys. He's being an anime predator. Joshy will be simping for your. What is your? Annie, what is your? Oh, Peter Pan the original is in Disney Dreamlight Valley now. Is he? Because I saw a trailer. I didn't know. Like, you don't get to play as him. Like, what do you even do? I've had some of my friends have played that in the past. But I don't really know what you do in that game. Yor is a character on Spy by Family. Okay. Chloe says, the Halloween decor. Oh. The Halloween decor is decoring. There's the bed. See the bed over there? Hello, bed. That's, guys, see that bed over there? Doesn't that look so nice? I want to jump in that bed, turn the fan on, have little sweet dreams of jack-o'-lanterns. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Over here there's stuff over here as well that you can't fully see. Oh my God, there's a bat up there. That's too scary. That bat is too scary. I shouldn't have put that there. I'm having second thoughts about that bat. I don't know. Josh, do you like the Nightmare Before Christmas? This is the most boring live stream imaginable, by the way. This really set a new low. And I don't know why you guys are watching this. So I'm ashamed and I also apologize. Please tell me we're getting a Halloween house tour. Chloe, we're getting a Halloween house tour. We're getting it earlier than usual even. And so you can look forward to that. I'm going to get my energy up for the last 10 minutes here. Here we go. Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, Piers Morgan. Come on, Piers. Oh, that's right. I don't know Piers Morgan. You should play some Mario games during live stream. I don't think that the BitBlock is about video games anymore, guys. Megan Fallenblock as Samus Aran. I don't know who that is. Stranger Things or Squid Games? I'll go with Stranger Things. Squid Games, I don't even know what that is about. It's a bunch of people playing the red light, green light game and a statue that kills them. How do you make a whole series about that? Jojo, I've honestly thought that. Can you imagine me arguing with like Destiny on Piers Morgan? I mean, it would be the greatest thing you guys would ever see. But we do need to make that happen somehow. How do we make that happen? Let's see if this guy's batteries still work. See him? Oh, man. His batteries don't work. Useless little bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Oh, your hand can go down. Oh, no. This is the Elon Musk pumpkin. All right, get your guys, get the screenshots ready. All right, screenshot this. All right, put this on the internet. All right, we have fun here, kids. Sam Marine as Ridley. Is Alfonso or Alonso, is he still mentioning names for cast members on fictional movies? He might infect you behind the screen. What? Uh-oh, Joshi will be canceled now. What do you mean now? I've been canceled 1,000,000 times already. He's just waving, chat. Chill. That's how pumpkins wave. God, take it easy. What about that guy in like, where was it? Somewhere in like the UK. His pug, his dog, did like the little Hail Hitler thing as like a joke. And he put it on like YouTube or like Twitter or something. And he went to jail for that. Is that accurate? I want somebody fact check me on that. But I think he did get in serious trouble for that. Which is the most insane thing that I've heard. It's not the most insane thing I've heard. I've heard even crazier things than that, but that is insane. Yeah, jail. That's true. So what I just said is true. Going to jail for posting on social media is insane. Yeah, unless you're saying that you're going to like actually do something or you want someone else to do it or something. Yeah, that's insane. The more I think about it, why do partner showcases exist? Normal directs are just partner showcases with little Nintendo surprise. That's a very good point, Jordan. That's a very good point. They exist because Nintendo doesn't have any games to show themselves, so they just have a direct anyways. My favorite ethnicity. I've been asked by a gentleman, I believe a gentleman in the chat, to say what my favorite ethnicity is. And my name is Joshua Thomas. and I run a YouTube channel called The Bit Block. It's a gaming channel. My favorite ethnicity is Americans. Going to jail for advocating for modern city Animal Crossing, though, valid. I agree with that. We can throw those people in prison. Dun, 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 dun. Too sleepy in London right now, but what happened is to Stardew Valley. Did you fall off? What? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy as well, darling. The reason I haven't played Stardew Valley in a while is because my save file is in the winter. And as many of you know, I am a true gentleman, and playing Stardew Valley in the summer or the Halloween season, it felt very wrong. So I don't know what to do with myself. I've wanted to play, though. Actually, I do want to play that. That was a fun game. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just brave myself through it. Maybe I'll make some friends play with me so the winter isn't so devastating. Do you drink Celsius to energy or coffee in general? I do not. I do like Alani, but I only drink Alani for the 2 Halloween flavors. The caramel apple, and then also the new pumpkin one. They got a new pumpkin one going on. Rogers Base does not play Stardew Valley. He does not. Do you think you've gotten better at talking about politics online, as in recognizing who's trying to actually learn versus who's just peddling bullshit and won't listen? I don't know if I fully understand the question, but yeah, I don't fully understand the question. Do you think that you've gotten better at talking about politics online? I think most people really aren't listening to the other side. So I don't think anybody's actually trying to learn. Am I going to play that Pokemon Crossing game? It seems up your alley. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to. Possibly. When does it come out? I swear, if I hear Mariah on the radio at 12:01 after Halloween, I will flip. Well, it's going to happen. Do you guys think maybe I should marry Mariah Carey? That could be a good thing. That'd be a funny vlog. Me trying to woo Mariah Carey. I think I could do it. To be fair, they killed the guy that wanted to debate the others. I mean, there you go, witch doctor. That's the very honest truth right there. I have a video actually coming out talking about Charlie Kirk and everything that went on there. I was going to put it out sooner, but I wanted to make sure that when I filmed it, we had more information. You know, I didn't want to just make a bunch of videos on the topic and, you know, whenever there's new information, make another video. Obviously, that's not coming to the BitBlock because this is a gaming channel, but my other channel, it's going to be uploaded to. Do you support the defense deportation using the Pokemon theme in an ICE promotional video? Sure, it's a free world, free country. It's not a free world, actually. It's a free country. There's a lot of other countries that are not so free, but yeah, sure, whatever. Did the Pokemon Company... I'm surprised Pokemon Company hasn't tried to sue him for that. I want Halloween songs. We have popular Christmas songs on the charts, but we need more artists doing Halloween songs too. Thriller and Monster Mash aren't enough. I agree. That's why you got to listen to video game soundtracks. The vlogs on JT Shine are great. Thank you very much, Shane. I appreciate that. Guys, I did more summer vlogs this year than ever before. You should be very proud of me. And what else? There is one more summer vlog, believe it or not. I know it's a little bit like, what? Say what? How about what? But there is one more. And in that vlog, let's see if I can remember. It's there's a motorcycle going by my window. There's like tornado weather. There was like a really big stormy day, stormy evening, and I got some great shots of that. And it started pouring down rain and thundering, and so I jumped in the pool. That was one of the things on my bucket list this year. Go swimming during a thunderstorm and when it's raining. It's an amazing experience. I love it. It's I don't know, it's one of those joys in life. It's one of those joys in life, like shiny shoes or big shiny booty or my bulging tights, or Halloween, or Christmas. What else? I tried to collect lightning bugs, but then I end up feeling guilty, and so I let them go, and instead I just kind of appreciate them and get a bunch of pretty footage of them flying around and glowing. Another one of the things on my bucket list was to take in the twilight hour, which of course is the sunset. So I just wanted to kind of enjoy the sunset, really have a moment. Turns out I had many, many sunset moments this summer, so they're kind of all in there. What else did I do? Playing Frisbee with my dogs was on the bucket list, so that's in there. Late night McDonald's run. We do a little late night McDonald's run at like midnight, I think it was. So it's kind of a cozy vlog. There's a lot of atmosphere in the vlog. Stormy weather, sunset, me shirtless swimming. Oh, ladies, hello. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, what am I thinking? The last part of the vlog, I'm really spoiling the vlog. You don't even need to watch it now. We go up on my roof. I put together this really romantic, cozy setting on my roof to stargaze. One of the things on my summer bucket list was to enjoy the stars. And I put a blanket up on my roof, little cozy thing. I put candles up there, and I also put like lights around the blanket. And I made these little star sandwiches, which are like they were whipped cream and not yogurt. What is that? Custard. It was custard, whipped cream, and then chunks of fruit in a sandwich. And I used a star cookie cutter to make them into stars for the stargazing. I really do need a girlfriend. I would be the cutest fucking boyfriend ever. Well, it'd either be cute or weird. I'll let the chat decide. Would that be a romantic, cute thing for a boyfriend to do? To be like, babe, guess what? We're going to go on the roof and look up at the stars. And I got all this, I got little candles and lights and blankies up there and pillows. We got little star sandwiches. It's either very weird or it's romantic. I don't know. But it's in the vlog. So technically, if you guys watch the vlog, then you're doing it with me. So brace yourself for that. But that is how we end the summer 2025 vlogs. So yeah, it's a pretty fun vlog. Knocked off a bunch of stuff from the bucket list. And that should be up next week. Next week. A lot of people are saying, it's romantic unless she's afraid of heights. Well, got to get over those fears somehow, darling. Shane says, you set the best vibe. Thank you, Shane. That vlog is a lot of vibes. There's a lot of vibes in that vlog. Lol, your neighbor, though, watching. Well, my neighbors on one side are my parents. And the neighbors on my other side, they wouldn't be able to see the roof. It's Camaro says, no girlfriend yet. No, it's the time of the year. What? It's the girlfriend time of the year? Okay. I should rent a girlfriend. I mean, technically I could have a girlfriend probably right now. There's several in ballet class that I'm sure would go for it. But then it's like, I don't know. Cuffing season? Cuffing season? Oh, you're set then. My parents are too Puerto Rican. I would be yelled off the roof immediately. Well, it's my roof, so my parents can't really get me off the roof. My mother did not, nobody saw it because it was the middle of the night. It was like 11 o'clock at night. My parents were in bed sleeping. My mom would probably just be like, what are you doing up there? Don't put candles on your roof. And I'd be like, yeah, right, Mom. You can't control me anymore. I'm a grown up. I met my girlfriend through our love of Luigi's Mansion. I truly feel blessed. She's a keeper. Shane, she's a keeper. You better not disappoint her. Mantequilla says the vibe is amazing. Will your game be good enough to show sneak peeks? When will your game be good enough? Probably next year. That's when I'm going to start the little developer diary. That's what the girlfriend would say. Why are there candles on the roof? I would respond to her by saying, number one, I have tons of candles, babe. So when am I supposed to burn them exactly? How about when we're on the roof being romantic looking up at the stars? How about that? That's like the perfect time for a candle. And as long as we don't kick the candle, they're not going to like burn the house down. The candles weren't really close to like the blankets. And there was only a couple. Okay, there was more than a couple actually. Can we get a sneak peek of a character design? You can when I start doing the developer diary. Jake says, to be honest, I thought you were gay. No. Please don't start another fire in America. It's too much. If it's good enough for Black Lives Matter, it's good enough for me. I'm starting fires. I missed the Make Believe series. That was fun. Not for me. That was a lot of work for me. How is the dating life? Well, I think it's a little private. I don't know if I should be talking about that on a live stream. No, I don't know. I've been on a few dates with gals from ballet class, and it's fun. And I see them like, it's kind of weird because like I've dated multiple women from ballet class, and they know this. So, I'm not a whore or anything, but I don't know. Got to check their vibe. You got to fully know their vibe. They're in ballet class in Chicago, so there is a part of me that's like trying to see if they're liberal, because that's a deal breaker for Joshy. I can't date you if you'd be okay with me being shot and murdered. It's kind of a deal breaker. I actually do know that one of the gals I went on a date with in the springtime, she's a liberal. She's an anti-Trump liberal. So I was just like, okay, well, that's not gonna work. Like I said, I don't know if I can date you. If you were okay with me getting like a bullet through the head, it's generally a turnoff for me. Witch Doctor says, they are women in Chicago. They are liberals. Yeah. One of them told me she doesn't want to have kids. And I was like, well, let's go ahead and ask for the check. We're done here. I do want kids. So you'd just be wasting my time. Josh comes off as a little feminine, not in a bad way. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? How is that not in a bad way? I'm a full-blown man. We're out there, Josh. Just got to keep looking. I'm a female Republican, very rare breed. Baby Dean, I appreciate that. I got to get my phone. 1 second. Somebody's calling me for some reason. Oh. Ow. Yes? Yeah, she left. Yeah, I heard her. Okay. Oh, mamma mia. Papa Pia. Did you guys see any ghosts while I was gone? The ghosts like to show up in the background when I'm not looking. Guys, should I just live stream myself going to bed? I put on the little bedtime cap, my little pajamas. All right, let's see what I'm a little confused at what I'm reading here. Josh, I heard that someone made a Elmo in Grouchland Make It Mine AI cover. Alonzo, you are not a real human being. I'm convinced of that now. There's nothing wrong with being honest about your morals. That's respectable that you think it's a deal breaker. It will be a deal breaker. I do want to have kids, because my kids would be adorable. I mean, come on. Look at their dad. But yeah, not wanting kids is a deal breaker for me. And also, being liberal, probably. I mean, like, she doesn't need to have like the same political views as me. I don't need that. But I also don't know how I see it lasting. I mean, even if we were like dating for a little while, it's just like, the whole time I'd just be thinking, all right, when am I going to have a take that is too based for her? And I wouldn't want to be in a relationship like that. You know what I mean? I think it's also like, we're getting philosophical here now. It's also, I think that you need to be complete yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you can't think, oh, I need to be in a relationship, otherwise I don't feel happy. I think that's a lot of people. A lot of people think that, like, their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever is going to be like what makes them feel complete and happy. And I don't think that's the right thing. I think you got to be going into the relationship complete and happy with your own life. Cuz number one, that takes pressure off of the other person to know that, like, even if something were to happen to where it doesn't work out or something, you're going to be fine, you know? Nobody really wants to date somebody where it's like, well, if we break up, then, he's going to be miserable or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. And I think you just make a much healthier relationship if you're really happy and healthy with yourself. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is I definitely want a girlfriend because holy shit, if I may brag a bit, I am top tier prime boyfriend material. But at the same time, I really, it looked like I had a little devil horn. At the same time, I'm really happy with my life. This year in general has been great. I've been like trying to put myself out there more in the world and get out of my comfort zone. I went hiking multiple times in the summer, by myself and with some friends. And it was really fun. I did a vlog. I don't know if you guys saw the vlog, but I did a vlog hiking. It was pretty amazing. We found a waterfall and everything. Obviously, I joined ballet classes again. And like just going to Chicago as well is like a big thing. I used to hate the city, and now I hate the city, but I'm in ballet class while I'm hating the city. So that's another thing, like out of my comfort zone. Really started development on the game, and I'm taking that seriously. I mean, that could genuinely be like a life-changing thing, starting game development. It's something I've wanted to do since I was like, honestly, 5 years old. I was like pretending to make video games. So that's very big. And And I just did a lot of other things with like friends and family too. Like went off to carnivals over the summer. I think having the bucket list was really great because it kind of makes you do more things rather than just be boring and not do anything. So yeah, I'm really happy with my life. I'm having a lot of fun. Alonzo says, "Why does everybody in the live chat hate me so much?" Because it's Leif Erikson Day. It's opposite day. I missed a lot of stuff in this chat. I'm sorry. Let me move up. Josh's kids would have a lot of fun. I was telling a friend, I was like, when I do have kids, they're going to be so proud of their dad and so excited to have me as their dad until they reach like 8 years old or so. And then all of this stuff is going to be embarrassing to them. They'll be like, when they're a little baby pipsqueak, they'll be like, my dad is so fun. My dad does all these fun decorations for Halloween and Christmas. I love life. And then they'll get to be like, puberty, and they'll be like, Dad, please, I have friends coming over. Do we need to put 3,000 items throughout the house? Please, no, this is so embarrassing. And I'll be like, listen, I brought you into this world and I can take you out, you little fucker. No, that wouldn't happen. But I do look forward to that day when my kids are like, no. And they'll also, I think when they're kids, they'll be excited that their dad develops video games and has the most amazing shoe collection in the world. I missed a lot of stuff. Let me scroll up here, guys, and see. What's the name of your second channel? Bradley, my second channel is JT Shine. I should not be drinking Zevia and trying to talk at the same time. My girlfriend doesn't really identify with right or left, though she agrees with ideas from both sides, and I don't know what that makes her. She sounds fine. We're out there, Josh. I already read that. We do. Kids are great. Josh is a man's man. I am. I don't know what that means, but sure. I have there probably was a time in my life where I was like, oh, I don't really care if I have kids. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was being more selfish and I was just thinking like, oh, whatever. But I don't know. I feel like in the last 5 years, maybe a little shorter, it's like every year grown on me a little more about like, well, no, wait, I think I do want kids. And now I'm in full blown yeah, I do want kids. Don't get me wrong. When I start dating someone, I'm not instantly going to be like, all right, take your knickers off, honey, because I'm squirting you. We're getting these kids going instantly. I definitely want to have a couple years or so with my wife, to be able to enjoy each other. Because once we have those babies, that's going to be much harder to be, enjoying each other. Although I do live right next door to my parents. So anytime we're tired of the children, we can be like, you know what? We'll go see Grandma and Grandpa next door. And we just have a cannon that we aim at my parents' house, and we shoot them out of the cannon into my parents' house. And I go, all right, take them. They're yours for 5 hours. Nostalgic ringtone. My ringtone is nostalgic? Okay. There's one there's a ghost next to the witch. The witch moved. Oh my gosh. I actually don't I believe in witches. I don't like witches. Just found out Doug Bowser's retiring by the end of the year. Damn. I'm not too worried about. I'm not too disappointed in that. Jordan says, I can date a conservative, but if you're far right, that's always a deal breaker. Well, honey, I'm far right. I'm pretty radicalized. No, I don't know. Am I far right? Chat, am I far right? Sorry, I got to catch up with these faster. I'm such a slow reader. would you date a pirate anarchist? I don't know. Pirates don't really bathe. If you don't have the same religion and political views, then the marriage won't last for very long. That's probably true. I know we want to live in a world where we're like, no, you can still make it work. I don't know if you could. Witch Doctor says, why date someone who cancels out your vote? The big five need to be in agreement that included politics. You don't have to have the same opinions, but you do have to have the same values. Very important in marriage. I might have to just check. I might have to just catch up to this chat because I feel like I'm trying to catch up, but then more people are saying things, and I'm never going to catch up. It's Camaro says, Dad, can you please not wear the diaper today? That wouldn't be possible. I literally don't even have those costumes anymore, so that's not a concern. I sold that rubber diaper for like $450 on eBay. So ka-ching. So yeah, that's not even a, that's 2024, Josh. Come on. We're in 2025, man. Would you date a girl who liked anime? Hell yeah. Yes, Josh is far right. Far right for Nintendo fans. Yeah, I'm pretty far right when it comes to the community that I exist in, but I'm proud of that. I believe in werewolves, but I don't believe in ghosts. Okay. You're very moderate. I mean, the extremists. I'm very moderate and an extremist at the same time. Josh, what do you think about the Disney Starlight Parade? I don't think it's very good. I think it's pretty mediocre. I think a lot of the characters and movies they used for it are really kind of dumb. I'm happy to see my boy Pan is in it. Peter makes it to pretty much almost every parade, so I'm happy about that. But and he's got a pretty good float too. But I just think the parade really is not particularly imaginative. It's also not very long, and there's not a lot going on. The music is okay. Music's not terrible. It's not bad. I hated the, I think it's called Magic Happens. I don't know. I don't even know if they still have it at Disneyland, but the Magic Happens parade was shit. The costume design was terrible, and the music was really dumb. It was like modernized, like pop music, which I don't like. I want the majestic, orchestral, impactful music for the parades at Disney. Jojo says living right next to your parents sounds awesome. Honestly, it's gonna be pretty awesome when I need to, pawn my children off on them. I got to make more kids somehow. Send the current litter of kids that have been born over to Grandma and Grandpa's, so that me and their mother can get to work on making another addition. We're going to have to wind this down in about 10 minutes, guys. I got to walk the doggies. Chelsea and Sadie need to get walked. So anything you want to ask, any juicy good things, get them out now. Get them out now. Bring back Spectro Magic. Hell yeah, that was a way better parade. Dating a girl who likes anime makes her far less likely to judge you for playing video games. Well, that is true. That is very true. She also might cosplay, which would be very sexy and good. Even though I would never understand who she was cosplaying as, I'd just be like, okay, you're wearing sexy anime waifu costumes? Okay. Wait, Josh, you have kids? I'm confused. No, I don't have kids yet. We're talking about like how I would want to have kids. Get walked, scrub. Mickey Mouse is the mascot, yet Disney never attempted to make a big blockbuster Mickey animated movie. Is so weird. I agree with that. It is weird that they have not attempted a big epic Mickey story, but they made one for Goofy. And Goofy has a son, which means that Goofy had sex with somebody. And then, like, where was his son all these years? It's very confusing. Max. And then, like, what happened to Goofy's wife? Did Goofy's wife die? Because how does he, like, that makes him such a tragic character when he's supposed to be Goofy. Like, oh, it's Goofy. Hey, I'm having a bad day. Fucking the real world is really bringing me down. I know who will cheer me up. Goofy. Wait, what? Goofy's backstory involves his wife dying and him being a single parent? Well, I'm not cheered up anymore. So it turns out he's not so goofy after all, huh? Anyways. Josh would love a good Your cosplay. Well, you're really making me look this up, aren't you? Your. Why is its name Your? Your cosplay. I don't know if there are any. I don't even know if this is Your. Is the person's name Your Forger? What kind of name is Your Forger? Have you seen my daughter? I lost her again. Okay. I don't know who this is. This is an anime, I think. Is this a Resident Evil anime? I can hear my dog barking like crazy over there, guys. So, doesn't Goofy get a girlfriend in a Goofy movie too? I don't think that exists. You might have dreamed that. Do you have a job outside of the tube? I do have a job outside of the tube. I work on video editing and design for big companies for like board meeting shit, and it pays extremely well, but it's also really not fun because it's like not creative, but it doesn't take a lot of time and energy to do every project. So, yeah. Real ones remember when you guys were called the Wee Folder. That's true. I have the hots for the Demon Butler from Black Butler. All right, you're going to prison. Rank Disney shows. Wishes, had Spectrum Magic, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, tech is amazing. I don't even know what some of these are. What is HEA? HEA. Happily Ever After? That's a good one, actually. Happily Ever After is good. Spectrum Magic in that way. What is MSEP? That's not Mickey's Sensational Parade. Wishes. The best one out of all those, I'd say, is Spectro Magic. Followed by Happily Ever After. Madeline H. says, I came in here to hear you've never heard of an extremely goofy movie. I think you're lying, madam. We'll chalk that up to the list of Madeline's lies. Like when she lied about me not being the best player in Peak. They named that game after me. Is this real, chat? An extremely goofy movie? This better not be real. An extremely goofy movie? Oh my fuck, this is real? Wait a minute. How is this real? He gets a girlfriend in this one? What is it? This looks like AI. No, chat, this is AI. Well, wait. What is this? What is the first movie? A mildly goofy movie? As if I'd make up lies about the goofster? He's not that. Does he sound like the goofster to you when we find out that he has a dead wife? That's not too goofy. That's depressing. Why is he in disco clothing in this? Answer that. Also, why is he weirdly shaped? This was like a direct-to-video thing. I don't officially count the direct-to-videos. I have standards. Some of us have standards with our goofy lore. Dude, no, it came out in 2000s. You never watched it? All right, we need to have a conference call with everybody. I'm getting a little tired whenever Miss Sassy Pants shows up and you all automatically join her side. I have worked long and hard to brainwash all of you to obsess over me and listen to all the nonsense that I say and believe everything that I say. But then the moment she shows up, you're like, yeah, Madeline's got a point. No. What is this? Oh, damn, wait a minute. Is this in the Goofy movie? Is she in? I might have to watch this. Look at that. What kind of animal is she? Is she an animal? She's got pointy boobs. Knock your eyeballs out with those. There's a disco scene, OFC. Sorry, I'll go eat. Be nice to him, I guess. Wait, what are you eating? Tell us what you're eating. Don't just say you're going to eat without telling us. I'm going to guess what she's eating, guys. She's eating boogers. She's the hot slam poetry girl. Man, aren't they all? Madeline is eating spaghetti, I think. No lying if I got it right, Madeline. I think it's sketty. She's having a sketty night. It's Thursday sketty night. She doesn't have an official name. She just does poetry. Pork tacos. What does a pork taco look like? I asked Google some weird things. Hold on. I don't. Pork tacos? No, it didn't even listen to me. Pork tacos? Okay. Oh, I guess I have seen this. What am I thinking? Wait, pulled pork tacos? Anyways, enjoy your pork tacos. Making Josh work. I know. Everything she says I have to look up. There's some other thing she was referencing when we were gaming together. What was it? Oh, some monkey show. She's like, monkey something. I'm like, that's not a real show. And turns out it was a real. Madeline is the queen of referencing shows that no one's heard of. Guys, I gotta walk my dogs though. So, eating Five Guys. Wow. Somebody's hungry. I really do gotta go make them. Bye, loser. Stop talking shit about me. No. You're gonna get extra shit talked about you next time now. Guys, thank you for joining this special live stream. I hailed Hitler. I hope you all screenshotted that. You know, as usual, we keep it based here at the Based Block. That's the new nickname for the channel. That's the official name for the channel, actually. I got to go walk Chelsea and Sadie. And then I'm going to sleep. I'm going to be fucking... Which way is it? I'm going to be passed out in that bed over there. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. The banned block. Yeah, actually, does AI detect this? Guys, let's try. Hey, artificial intelligence, ban this. Ban this, AI. Fuck you. What even is this channel anymore? Can you imagine going back in time to like the year 2010 and showing Josh Thomas me today? I don't know if he'd be horrified. Or maybe he wouldn't be. I don't know. Anyways, I love all of you. Well, not all of you. I love 53% of the people in this chat. The other 47, wait a minute, 47 divided by 6. Yeah, the other 47% I don't love. And I want you guys to figure out who that 47% might be. So, God bless you. God bless America. God bless our troops. And ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. I got to go walk some dogs. I am 53. Jordan, you're 53 years old? I remember your old comedy, Josh. It's pretty tame now, to be honest. Really? But I try really hard to be racist. I hate Islam. I told you I don't like Israel or Palestine. You guys saying I lost my touch? Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go.